Wolfrider Productions and Realm present ElfQuest, Journey to Sorrow's End, directed by Fred Greenhalgh. Episode 8.
We made our way back to the clearing where Madcoil had attacked our hunting party. Nothing was left. We could find no sign of the fallen Wolfriders or Joyleaf. Deep into the forest, far beyond the boundaries of the Holt, we followed Madcoil's foul stench. Bearclaw. I tried to speak to him, to understand what was happening. But he wouldn't say a word. A kind of weird bond formed between us and our prey. In that unfamiliar part of the woods, we knew Madcoil controlled the chase, toying with us, luring us with its growls and nasty spore on an endless vain search into dead ends. Then, as though the monster wished it, Bearclaw whistled a fine. Madcoil's empty den. What is it?
Shh. The beast's den. I'm going in.
You can't. Father! There was no telling how long the thing had dwelled in that reeking hole, or what mad urge had brought it slithering to our territory to do its bloody work. It's foul as death in here.
Quiet, son.
There are so many bones. Human, beast, and... and elf. By traces of scent we could tell. Bones of friends we loved. A skull. Mother.
His mother, so cruelly slain.
We hid ourselves near the entrance to the den, ready to ambush the beast. There we waited and waited, though my heart pounded at the thought of sheathing my blade in the monster's eye. I was worn out. I couldn't stay awake. Bearclaw kept watch alone.
Our beast. Just like we both want.
Father? Mother?
Shh, cub. Stay asleep. This bit I need to do alone. I could have done a better job showing how I love you. When you have cubs of your own, do better.
All right, Madcoil. So you know I've been waiting for you. You call me mocking? Challenging me? Yes!
Yes, curse you, I will come.
Father!
Come on! Come on, you stinking, misbegotten brute! You're mine! Mine! That's all you got? How about this? Oh! Oh! Yes, run! Run! But I hurt you. I hurt you bad.
By the time I got there, Madcoil had fled into the thicket. And my sire lay spilling his lifeblood on the ground.
Father! Finish it for me. Tam, finish it for me. My chief. My son. Take New Moon. Your hand is mine now. When you strike, I will strike too.
I swear, Father, we'll finish it together. Who's there? I see you on the ledge. Show yourself! From the shadows came a pack of unknown wolves from another part of the wood, led by Bearclaw's own mount. Blackfell, you followed us. You've come for your rider. You are a true wolf friend. Thank you. I lifted my father's body and placed it on Blackfell's back. The great pitch-dark wolf carried him into the woods, vanishing almost as quickly as he came.
Bearclaw always was closer to the wolves than to his own kind.
He will run with them forever, part of their spirit and their blood.
Oh, how terrible for him.
Wait, sister! I called to a gray wolf who trailed behind the others. She paused to listen. You must help me keep my promise to Bearclaw. My pack lives farther from here than I can send. I want them to come to me now while Madcoil lies wounded in its den. Call them, sister. Call them. So she did. From hill to glen to flea-ridden cubhole, the call was taken up until all the woodlands sang with it, and before the sun had set on the following day.
Are you a cutter? Thank the High Ones. We'd given you up for lost.
We heard the call and we came. All of us who were able, that is. So what are we?
Bearclaw is dead.
What is your will, my chief?
Madcoil can be killed. Bearclaw wounded it, but he was wrong to think it could destroy the monster alone. I promised Bearclaw I'd finish what he began, but I need all of you to help me. Will you?
As though he even needed to ask. Of course we helped. Every one of us. To an elf.
He told us his plan. It was a good one, and made the best use of each of us.
We built a net, the largest net we'd ever made. He set red lance and strongbow to finding vines as thick around as an elf's arm.
Then Nightfall, Skywise, and Clearbrook wove them all together.
Made sure these stones are tightly woven into the net before Pike coats it with sap.
And let me tell you, it took a tree's age to get all that sap off. I was sticky for days.
Only the stars know how you got it in your eyebrows, Pike.
Then Tree Stump and Scouter hoisted the net up and stretched it between several tree limbs.
It's heavy. Choose the strongest branches. I don't want any of you falling before you're supposed to.
Then we all climbed into the trees to wait. Our chief prepared to play bait in a trap he himself had set.
It's time, Madcoil. We can smell your fear. You know we're here and why.
It's afraid of us. And we're so small.
We can think and act as one. That makes us big. It's time. Remember, when I yell, all of you jump down at the same time. It'll be just like catching a bear.
Madcoil is worse than 8 bears. Be careful, Cutter. We can't lose you two.
Night Runner, I thought I caught your scent. You're supposed to be hiding with the rest of the pack. Well, I guess you won't let me do this alone. Well, let's go then. Back to the beast's lair. The den entrance gaped like a black, toothless mouth, and an ugly stench poured from it. It was the smell of sickness and rot, of fear and madness and terrible pain. So, you're poisoned by your own filth, Madcoil. Bearclaw hurt you more than I guessed. It's too much to hope you'll die on your own. Come on out! You took my parents and the others. Now try to take me. Don't think! Just come on, bloodsucker! I'm waiting! It leapt for me. A snake with the head and claws of a lion. Black and scaly. A mouth with poisoned fangs that could tear my flesh and swallow me whole. Bearclaw had gashed its throat, which slowed it enough so I could turn and run. I never ran so fast. Not from humans out for elf blood. Not from the fire in our holt. Never has death chased my tail so close.
Get ready!
Now! Yeah! Madcoil! Send all you want, you magic-born mistake! I know you now. Bearclaw, Joyleaf, guide my sword! For a moment, I didn't know if it had worked. The monster flung me aside and I hit the ground hard. Sure, I'd broken my back. I fought to lift my head.
Cutter! You did it, lad! Right through the eye! Madcoil is finished!
So that's how, through a pool of old magic gone bad, we brought a monster on ourselves, and how we destroyed it together. And if Bearclaw were here, he'd howl for dreamberries after such a long tale.
Well, I say you left something out, Cutter.
I'm sure I left many things out. Like I said, I'm not the best storyteller. What did I forget?
You told the story beautifully, my chief. What you left out is only this. Bearclaw gave us a good, hard life. Harder, perhaps, than it had to be at times. But you've given us a whole new way to live, here in a wondrous new land, with others of our kind. And that's something Bearclaw never dreamed of. We howl for you, Cutter, blood of 10 chiefs. And come what may, we follow you.
Lita, daughter of the Sun Village, slips away from her hiding place with unexpected tears streaking her face. When she reclaims her place in her bed of silken cushions and rabbit furs, she understands that she has been changed. There is sand between her toes, and a name in her mind that calls again and again.
Tam.
But as an alluring song this time, and not a nightmare.
Tam. It seems I, too, have much to learn.
You've been listening to ElfQuest, the audio movie, a Wolfrider Productions podcast presented by Realm, directed by Fred Greenhalgh, developed by Warp Graphics, Digas Media, and Blue Jay Atlantic in association with the Fantasy Network. Based on ElfQuest, created by Wendy Peeney and Richard Peeney, Script by Alexander Danner, James Oliva, and Fred Greenhalgh. Creative consultant, Wendy Peeney. Creative producers, Jay Woodward and Fred Greenhalgh. Executive producers, Wendy Peeney and Richard Peeney. Starring Cree Summer as Sava, Divinity Rocks as Lita, Yasha Jackson as Shen Shen, Alejandro Saab as Cutter, Aaron Douglas as Tree Stump, Will Friedle as Strongbow, Cassidy Caston as Dart, Claire Kramer as Clearbrook, Sarah Fuzzle as Moonshade, Brennan Lee Mulligan as Pike, Jonathan Woodward as One Eye and Woodlock, Thomas Trin as Scouter, Amber Benson as Nightfall, Nicole Maines as Dewshine, Jeffrey Vincent Paris as Bearclaw, Lisa Coronado as Joyleaf, David Mizujuski as Rain the Healer, and Ray Porter as Madcoil. Wolf Howls by Early Bird campaign backers. Casting by Stephanie Clapper Casting, CSA. Original score and composition by Frank Schulmeyer. Dialogue editing by Jason DeWald and Remy Dickinson. Sound design by Jason DeWald and Rory O'Shea. Sound design by Frank Schulmeyer and Rory O'Shea. Final mix and master by Rory O'Shea. Post-production supervisor, Fred Greenhalgh. ASL version produced by The Knack Factory. Find it using the link in the metadata of this podcast. Thank you to our Early Bird, Kickstarter, and BackerKit backers, without whom this production would not be possible. Thank you so much, everybody. Special thanks to Sandy Resnick for helping travelers find each other along the way. Learn more and follow the adventure at elfquest.com/audio-movie. That's elfquest.com/audio-movie.